What is up, everybody? Okay, so we are live with another topic, and this is gonna be one hell of a good one. This is gonna be really exciting, really freaking fired up. I'm definitely gonna be bringing in the energy today. So, hey, if you're feeling freaking low on energy, low vibes, man, get ready because my goal is to really boost like literally out of everyone over here. Now, the reason being is because, like, honestly, this is a deep topic because I really want to talk about how to make every single minute count of every single freaking day, right? Because too often, too many people, and before I actually get started, I do want to say that I am going to be very direct. Now, I'm not actually going to be direct at you. I'm going to give actual examples, but I'm going to be giving the examples in a way that I'm in the hopes that it would inspire you to really make a change, make a difference, take action where you might feel stuck, to have a different approach, to be able to then, of course, feel more of a growth than you would have had prior to seeing this live. And if you do get value, definitely drop a like, definitely let me hear your thoughts, and let's get going. Because again, my goal here is to talk about how to make every single minute count of every single freaking day. Because too often, too many people live their life like if there will be a tomorrow to take care of certain things. Like if we can postpone things now so that then tomorrow it might get easier, tomorrow it might be better. But the truth is that although might feel good now, the only reason why that feels good is because postponing things to another day, postponing things to a day that you don't feel that is in the current now, it feels good. It feels safe, right? Now, why am I saying all this? Because in order to really know how to make every single minute count, how to really take actions that allow you to really feel good about what you're doing, we have to first realize what's causing us to not make every single minute count, right? How can we own up to the things that we are doing that are making our growth being postponed, right? So that we can actually realize it, own up to it, right? It might hurt right there and then because you're like, shit, fuck, like, I didn't think that this live would be about this, but I want to be direct, because sometimes it's not what we want to hear that makes us grow, but it's what we should hear that then can either inspire us and just say like, you know what, that's cool. I'm actually going to see what this crazy guy on camera's got to say that's going to then be beneficial towards it. Or you could be that guy or girl that it just decides to exit out of the life, which is totally cool, right? This might not be for everyone, but for those that are actually looking to make a change, for those that are really looking to stop procrastinating and start being proactive and really owning up to the fact that if it's up to you, right? No matter what it is that you have that you're wanting to do. So this live is mostly for those that are wanting to get things done, have been feeling like maybe you've had those days that you might be having like a procrastination that is coming through that you feel like you're postponing to another day, and that's okay. But understanding that postponing things into another day feels good in the moment because there is no thought of action that is needed to do right now. But then that day needs to come of when you have to take certain actions, right? Of when things need to be getting done. Now I'm being very generic here because this all overall goes on to like day-to-day life, right? Procrastination as itself, taking action, owning up into the things that you're wanting to do and actually making that change. So then at that point, it allows you to have more of that impact that can bring you more towards the growth that you're looking to have either, either in business, either in anything like, like personal goals, whatever it is that you're putting yourself to do, especially now that it's getting close to the end of the year, right? What is it that you want to do? What are the goals that you're setting for yourself for the end of the year to go into the new year so that you can actually experience a different growth to what you have experienced so far, right? No matter what the goals are, and we talked about this on the previous live, no matter what the goals are, It really depends upon the determination that you have inside that will determine how far you actually go, right? So if the determination is to like, yes, I'm setting my goals because it's the cool freaking thing to do, right? It's great to have goals. I feel, like I'm doing something, but what are you actually doing during your day to day, right? How can you go from being busy with tasks to actually being proactive and effective on the things that you're doing so that every action, every minute of your day counts in a way that you're always experiencing growth, right? And if you need help with that, go check out the previous live that I did, right? You'll see it on here, either if it's on YouTube, on Instagram, Facebook, it's all over the place, right? Just check it out. It's the goal setting live that I just did about a couple of days ago. Check that out. I'll give you more clarity on how to organize and structure your day. Really important, because if you don't have like an organized, structured way to be able to just take care of things so that you're always progressing forward, you're just gonna go on a cycle of just simply waking up in the morning thinking, okay, I got task A, B, and C to do, right? And you're just doing task A, B, and C and being like, oh my gosh, okay, that was exhausting. That's it, I'm done for the day. But having structures is not much of a structure of just like being rigid and structured in a way that it's like, it's like robotic actions and whatever. No, it's more of being able to backtrack to know what you're doing, seeing how you're progressing, seeing how you can make adjustments for improvements, and having an exponential growth, because you see how now everything becomes more of a new habit, right? That's just really important. But how do you make all these actions and everything count, right? Is by simply having one thing in place, having a strong reason why to do what you do. It can never be just a goal just to have a goal. It needs to be something that really fuels you up in the morning and just like gets your day going and just makes you take the actions that you wouldn't normally take, right? And how do you do that? Again, knowing why you're doing it to begin with. But it's not just the fact of just like, business example, right? I want to start a business because I want to have more money. Why do you want to have more money, right? Who's going to benefit from that, right? How are you going to be seeing yourself like once you have achieved that goal? These are important to ask yourselves, not just on a superficial level, not just on a superficial level, but on a deeper level. Because when you understand your why, when you understand what gets you up, what wakes you up, what gets you going, what keeps you up to take actions that you wouldn't normally take, then at that point, my friend, that's when you're actually tapped into a reality that allows you to act with urgency. And I'm not talking about like the hustle and grind kind of shit that is just like, all over the place. That it's like hustle, and just that's the thing. No, when you act with urgency, you're acting in a way that no matter what it is that happens, or no matter what people say to you, that does not matter, because that is not part of your reality. And I say that all over the place because that's important, because this is the thing. If you feel that if you have goals, right, and those goals are sensitive, right, where whatever people say, it can actually harm you or your well-being of actually progressing forward with your freaking goals, then are they actually strong enough to begin with to actually allow you to really exceed more than your actual expectations of what you are looking to achieve? Now, I'm not saying this to put your goals aside. No, I'm saying this to reconsider your why. What allowed you to start those goals to begin with? Because that's really important. Because if your goals are sensitive to the point that if somebody says like, oh, what's the use of that? Is it really worth it? And you feel like, oh man, it hits you in a way that you put your goals aside. It's never the fact that you should put those goals aside. You should reconsider and take a step back and think like, why is this affecting me? Why is this person's thoughts and opinion actually making me put down my goals so that now I'm actually wasting my mother effing time, right? Where I should be taking the actions in my goals, right? If they're yours, why do other people's opinion matter, right? That's just something to really understand. And this, again, you might be thinking like I'm going off topic, but realistically I'm not. Think about it, right? How do you make every single minute count? By protecting your freaking thoughts, goals, and dreams like your life depended upon it. And why do you want to do that? Because truth be told, your life really does depend upon it, right? Your future you, the direction where you're going to go, your life will be impacted by the way that you actually act within your life, by the way that you're actually just really allowing that energy to sink in so that then you can put that same energy out. But what energy are you putting in if you're allowing other people's energy that is not actually that beneficial to you to affect you in a way that allows you to procrastinate on your dreams and goals, right? Isn't that really like the actual core of how to make even just that 1 minute count? The second minute of just like the first minute of thinking like, how is this actually, why is this actually impacting me in such a way, right? Protect your thought. Okay, snap out of it. You know what? It's not my issue. Is there limiting beliefs? Is there simple like small thinking? I'm not gonna freaking let that get to me. Congratulations, because you've just protected your energy that the next minutes ahead are gonna be effective into what you do compared to acting with the thought and doubt that they've just given to you, right? And that all goes to what? Knowing your why deeply, strongly in a way that no matter what it is that people around you do or say, you act with intent, and that intent is to progress forward, right? One more thing that I want to actually give out here before I end this live, right? I can't see the comments. I can't see the chats right now. I got just freaking like, this is really cool. I'm enjoying this because I'm just sharing it, but I'm doing it on my laptop and on my phone, so I can't see the comments right now, but I am going to be replying shortly after, as soon as I'm done. So please let me know your thoughts. Please let me know what your thoughts are towards this. Have you ever had yourself where somebody's thoughts and opinions, right, came to you where they impacted you? And it's okay, like, to just say it, because truth be told, it has happened to me, and many times with people that were really close to me, that I did not even expect that they would actually try to put down my dreams and visions and goals and all that I wanted to accomplish, right? And that's painful, that's hurtful. And this is why I have so much energy towards this when I'm sharing this, because I know how difficult it can be. If I don't drop the mic, I can continue this show. All right, let's go on. So I know how difficult that can be. And this is why I'm saying this, because I know that there's a lot of people out there that have such great, amazing visions for their future. Myself and Steph, we worked with hundreds of people at this point. Literally, it's so cool to say, because it's like absolutely amazing to be able to say that like we've worked with hundreds of people, and we've seen those that have taken the actions and people that have like not let the bad energy affect their state go so freaking far. Absolutely amazing. But we've seen people with the same vision, same goals. Sadly enough, other people's opinion mattered to them to the point that they did not take the actions. They put their goals and dreams aside. Years after that, it's sad to say, they're still in the same position where they were. So what's the difference from like what gives success to one person to what doesn't give success to another person, right? Is how you protect your energy, thoughts, and mind and beliefs to what you believe is true to you, right? Because what you believe is true to you will determine the actions that you put in, will determine your belief system of what you make yours and what you decide that does not belong to you, right? And what you decide does not belong to you is not that you're being selfish of not listening to other people's opinion. No, you're actually allowing yourself to listen, understand their point of view of just like, hey, that's your limiting belief, but not making it yours. And when that happens, you're guarding your energy to the point that it does not matter. And I'm repeating myself, but that's just simply what it is. That then at that point, it does not matter what other people around you think or say, because it's not part of your reality, right? And when that happens, that's when you're actually able to be you and live the life that you wish to not only live, but to create for yourself, right? That's just simply the secret. That's just simply what it is. Now, I understand that doing it all on your own can be difficult, right? It's normal. Because of course, if you don't have like a roadmap of what to do, how to do it, and just overall like how to go from point A to point Z, then at that point it's normal that you might be feeling like you're going in blind on just like all that you're doing, right? But this is where mentorship kicks in. This is where someone that is already ahead of the game is able to tell you ahead of time what's coming, what to expect, the different options, different actions that you can take. But again, your actions will determine where you go, how far you go, and how fast you can actually get there. So the importance is not just overall of protecting your energy, but it's overall to have someone by your side in a virtual world at this point, right? That can actually lead you to where you're wanting to go. Michael Jordan, for example, right? Michael Jordan, amazing freaking player, legend, true legend, right? Do you think he would have become who he would have become if he wouldn't have had like a mentor or someone coaching him as well, right? He had the talent. He knew what he wanted. He was practicing day in, day out. Man, talk about freaking work ethic, right? Of just like really just practicing, drilling, just like putting that into like creating a muscle memory for himself. But what caused it all, right, is not just the actions that he was taking, but overall the guidance that he was given on how he can actually become such a legend, so known, right? This goes to anyone and everyone that is successful. Everyone and anyone that is successful has always had someone by their side that has taught them the way that they need to go. It's just as simple as that, right? So the question that I want to ask you, who do you have by your side? Because at the end of the day, if you don't have not even one person that can guide you in the direction that you wish to go, well, guess what? The top 5 people in your life, you know the saying, like those that you surround yourself with, that's most likely who you're going to become, right? So who are you going to decide to surround yourself with, right? Who are the top 5 people? If you're fully happy with the top 5 people you have around yourself, amazing. But if you have goals and dreams and things that you're wanting to accomplish for the end of this year to really improve your 2022, amazing to think that we're already at the end of the year, it's still mind-blowing to me, then at this point, ask yourself this. Who is that 1 or 2 person that you're actually having by your side that you've decided to lock arms with that is going to lead you in the direction that you're wanting to go, lead you to go from where you are now to where you wish to be, to help you bridge that gap so you could get there that much sooner. Because the true secret of how to make every single minute of your day count all comes down to how you act with intent now. Because your tomorrow is defined not by the thought process of how you wish for tomorrow to be. Your tomorrow is defined by the actions that you take every single minute. And the way that you take those actions will determine the speed of growth that will allow you to go from where you are now to where you wish to be. I hope you found value from this live. I really enjoy coming on here and just sharing my thoughts, sharing my beliefs, and overall, sharing my freaking energy with you. I hope that boosted up your day. If it did, please drop a like. Please follow if you're on watching on YouTube or anywhere over here, Instagram and what have you. I love to just connect. So let me know your thoughts process. Let me know if you've had any of this happen to you, if you related to anything that I just shared right here, right now. And I look forward to connecting with you. But until then, I'll see you on the next video. We'll connect in the chat. We'll connect directly here on the comments. If you wish to just let me know, that'll be awesome to hear your thoughts. And I'll see you on the next live. Take care, everybody. Peace.